I got the truth from Wasabi.
Hey, if you don't know, you gon' know. This your boy QK rocking with my dog OV on the last sip.
QK, I appreciate you for letting me pull up and do this interview.
For sure, bro, for sure.
So
Lord.
I just want to get like a little background view on you, like where you came up from and how you got to the place where you at now.
I'm from Pickett, Mississippi.
Where's that?
Shit, that's like North Mississippi. We in the same category as the Delta, so I guess you could say the Delta shit.
How far is it from the Delta?
Probably about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yeah.
I didn't know they used to, like, I drive by Pickens a lot, but I don't ever see the Delta. Like, I ain't never been through the Delta at all.
We right before really Holmes County. As soon as you hit Holmes County from this direction, from Madison and all that shit, you gonna hit Pickens first. So.
I got you. So you mentioned Currency and Wiz first, so those your favorite rappers?
Hell yeah. Hey, when it come down to the weed and the vibes, bro, like, that's my go-to, so shit, a lot of my shit come from them type of guys.
What's your favorite Wiz project?
Cushion Orange Juice. Off the top, Cushion Orange Juice.
That's
Mesmerized. Oh, man, that's some shit right there, bro.
I never listened to Cushion Orange Juice like that. I actually listened to it for the first time like this past week. Like I just ran through it, but like just sit down and listen to it.
Man,
I just did that, and I used to say Cabin Fever. Well, I ain't gonna say Cabin Fever, but I used to say definitely Taylor Outerdice. That's one of my top.
Hey, Cabin Fever.
And Cabin Fever hard too, but after hearing Cushion Orange Juice, I'll definitely put Cushion Orange Juice over Cabin Fever. So.
Yeah, see, Cabin Fever was like the younger Wiz, but shit, that Cushion Orange Juice, man, that shit like next level. But that Cabin Fever phone numbers, man, that's junior high vibes, middle school vibes. So hell yeah.
Being from Mississippi, what do you think the hardest thing for people exposing themselves or you to be on the next level?
Shit, we really don't have a voice like that. Like, I mean, like, it's a lot of talented ass people here, but we really just don't have that person in the game. By the game, I mean the industry that's just like, hey, that person or us from Mississippi is putting down X, Y, and Z. Like, we don't have that person here, so you got a lot of talent, but shit, we really ain't got nowhere to push it unless we get out of here, unless we go to these places like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, Texas, or, you know, Florida, you know, other places. But shit, here in Mississippi, we ain't got that. We ain't got no Birdman, you know what I'm saying, and we can just, hey bro, this our shit, type shit. Like, we ain't got that. So we really getting it out the mud for real, like, that's what it is.
What about Big Crit?
I mean, Crit hard, you know what I'm saying? Crit is the sip right now in the industry, but it's like what Crit putting down and what we putting down is two different things. Like, Crit putting down
some like solo type stuff?
Yeah, it's solo, man. Like, he ain't really reaching back to us or trying to reach back to us.
Because most of his projects like solo dolo?
Yeah, like everything he put down is, to me, Crit really, he just not getting in the game for real. Like, you know, if we just want to be honest, like, so he really don't have that time to come back to the city or really, you know, put that into the city because, I mean, Crit really just not breaking his way into the industry, like,
yeah.
So.
And it's like when people put GOATs, they like to put J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and a lot of people throw Crit in there, but it's like he definitely not gonna be them top two. He'll be at the bottom, like he'll be at the bottom of the three, and I really don't get why.
Simply because, I mean, we know Crit for like putting out his past mixtapes and things of that nature, but people really don't know Crit for Crit. Like, people just hear like the industry Crit now, like, so that's why he's not gonna be like put into that category as Crit. I mean, Cole or Kendrick, because I mean, the industry industry, people really don't know crit for crit. Like, they just know what they hear. So
I got you.
yeah, they don't know the background of crit.
So as far as yourself, what inspires you to do music? Because you just came out with Having Fun with This Shit Volume 1. And what was it, January 1st?
Yeah, January 1st.
January 1st. And I've known you for a minute. You sent me a couple of tracks before you dropped it. But like, that was probably like within the past 2 months of you dropping the whole tape. So what got you inspired to do music, and when did you start writing music?
What inspired me to do music was all the guys that was before me, like whether they was making beats or rapping. Like, all of them guys really like inspired me to do it, and I saw how easy it came to them. I saw how serious they was taking it. So me myself, I was like, why I want to do that. And honestly, I started out making beats. I ain't never think I was gonna be rapping or things like that, but really it took for my cousin to get killed for me to just find something in me. Like, I really drifted off into listening to a lot of music, and you know what I'm saying, just because honestly I feel like people really can relate to what I was going through. Like, that was a tough time for me, and honestly I just went to listening to music and, you know, just coping with that. And I was like, man, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got things I'm going through, you know. And I fuck around and seen a freestyle on Twitter. I was like, man, if he doing that and he ain't talking about shit, I got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna just try it out. And, you know, I sent it to a couple guys like you know, and my a couple other partners of mine, and that shit just took out, man.
I feel you on that. And when you were sending it to me, I was fucking with it, but like, I just kept on saying, drop more until you find your vibe and the sound. And do you see what I'm saying now? Like, looking back at it, like, versus them few tracks you sent to me, than the ones you got now on the project.
Hell yeah. Hey, and honestly, bro, you know what's so crazy? Like, it took that for me to, because at first when people were like, hey man, you need to stay consistent, you need to, you know, keep doing what you're doing, I was like, man, bro, why the fuck is they telling me this? Because honestly, I felt like what I was putting down at first, and when I first just started writing my first little shit, I was like, man, this shit cold, this shit hard, like, this shit is the hardest thing out. But it really took me to just keep doing that shit. Like, I was like, bro, why people keep telling me, bro, stay consistent, like, keep doing this shit? But I see now, because I mean, you only can get better from, you know, what you come from. So it's like, shit, you gotta stay consistent with this shit if you want to grow. And that's what it taught me. That's what I learned from this shit. Like, just stay consistent. If you stay consistent, like, I mean, it's only up from here. Like, that shit a real saying. That ain't cliche.
Yeah, like you said, you can only get better as long as you just keep dropping it. And it's really your first time putting down some stuff. How long did it take you to produce it?
The whole tape took 9 months to just, you know, really put it together, and that's why I call it. It feel like my firstborn, man. It feel like a child. It feel like a baby, because, you know, it took 9 months. You know, I don't know. It's special to me. So yeah, 9 months.
You told me you wanted to talk about a label. What label you got going?
Yeah, I got my label, FT Dollar Sign, and that strictly stands for From the Soul for the Soul. And
From the Soul for the Soul?
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Yes, sir. And I mean, it's all me. Like, I ain't got nobody signed to me yet, or I ain't got nobody, you know, assisting me with it. But it's just, you know, when you come out with some shit like this, you want to be independent. And I look up to people like P, you know what I'm saying, like Dog, you know what I'm saying, niggas that's really doing it independent, man. So I don't know, that inspired me alone to just want to push a label, you know what I'm saying, of mine. So that's what it is.
Have you ever done a show before?
Yeah, I did my first show. I say like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and that was, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience, simply because, like, for one, that was my first performance, and, you know, I really ain't know what to expect from it, but I really enjoyed it, because, you know, I didn't know it was that many talented people from Mississippi, you know, like, of course you hear it like, hey man, bro, I'm hard, I'm this and that, but it's like, it's a different thing. Like when you seeing these people live, like, hey bro, I got the hardest motherfucking record around, and these people really going out their way to, you know, pull up to these type of things to really prove that type of shit. So that was like a push, you know what I'm saying, for me and what I got going on. Like, I'm motivated by the smallest shit, so that was definitely motivation.
How was it, like, experience-wise? Were you nervous or anything?
Nervous as hell.
Nervous as hell.
Nervous as a motherfucker. Hey, but guess what? I couldn't let them people know that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't let nobody know that type of shit. But the niggas that was with me, man, like, my dogs, they were like, hey, bro, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, bet. But it's like, shit, I was nervous up until I got on the stage. When I got on the stage, I heard my shit drop. It was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it, I'm finna show up. I'm finna leave all this shit out on the stage, because, you know, that's what you come here for. That's what you pay your money for. So, shit, that's what it was.
You told me you was talking to one of your homeboys, and you said you needed a visual, and then I just hit you up out the blue, and you saying I was like a blessing in disguise. What you mean by that?
Blessing in disguise simply meaning a blessing. Like, I mean, I really don't know the things that go into music or like getting your music out, and visuals are the thing to, you know, really let people know what you putting down, or they want to see the person behind the music. Like, the music can be dope as fuck, you know, all day, but they really want to see like that person behind it, and, you know, everything that come with it. So by you hitting me up at the time that shit, I just reached fucking 20K views on the tape, you know what I'm saying, the tape doing all these numbers and shit, so it's like, man, that's a blessing. You along with shit, everybody else, you know what I'm saying, like the people that I record with, like, shit, my engineer, my nigga 806, like, you know what I'm saying, like a blessing. Like, it's a blessing that he hit me up. Like, hey bro, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, I got this going, bet, I'ma rock with you, because it's a blessing to me, you know what I'm saying. So that's the type of things, like, the shit that you don't expect to come, but they come for whatever reason, is a blessing in disguise. Like,
So what's the plans for the future for yourself and with your label, From the Soul for the Soul?
The plans for the future is just keep dropping, you know what I'm saying, keep giving these people what they want, you know what I'm saying, like, keep trying to expand my sound, keep trying to, you know, just put FT dollar sign in these people's face so they really know what's going on, because we already got it told, man. We from the South, so shit, people really ain't gonna take you serious until you just put it in their face anyway. So we're just gonna keep this shit going, keep moving, like, we're just gonna keep going. Shit, we can't go nowhere but to the top from here, so we're just gonna keep trying to pursue that, bro. That's it.
That's the end of the view. You can wrap it up, roll it up. It don't matter. It's OV, baby.
OV, for sure.